All right, John, now how did the extension get done?
Well, it got done in a pandemic, so gives both sides credit. 12 years, $365 million, as you said, Fran. Obviously, that's a good deal for Mookie Betts. It's the biggest deal ever at one sitting. Trout got $360 million. Of course, that was over 10 years, included a little more bells and whistles, shall we say. According to Ken Rosenthal, there's not a no-trade provision in this. There's also heavy deferrals, but, I mean, you can't really nitpick it. 12 years, $365 million, pretty darn good for Mookie Betts. Hasn't even played one game officially with the Dodgers, but they obviously love him, and he obviously is looking forward to being in L.A. for a long, long time.
There was a train of thought that said maybe because of the shortened season that if you were going to be a free agent or even a big-name free agent, those dollars might not be there for you in terms of free agency coming up this offseason. Why was Mookie different?
Yeah, I mean, at the top of the market, I think most of us felt that these guys were going to do very well. Mookie Betts is obviously at the very top of the market, generally thought to be the second or third best player in Major League Baseball. So certainly was the top free agent. There are some very good free agents: George Springer, JT Realmuto, Paxton, Stroman. There are others. It's a decent class, but this guy was obviously the class of the class. And I mean, I don't think anybody thought he was ever going to get shortchanged. I could see when he said he didn't have regrets about turning down the $300 million or so from Boston. I felt that he was going to get his $300 million anyway.
And what about the pressure on Andrew Freeman and that Dodgers brass? Because, Alex Verdugo was part of that trade, and they traded away some good young prospects as well to make sure that he got the deal done.
Yeah, I mean, Jeter Downs is an excellent infield prospect, terrific hitter as well. So they gave up quite a bit. People say that Andrew Friedman doesn't give up prospects. Well, he gave up some very good prospects. People say he doesn't sign long-term big deals. Well, here he has done that with Mookie Betts. They haven't signed an outside free agent, you would say, but this is a guy who's been an outsider for his whole career, Mookie Betts. And Friedman did try to sign Garrett Cole, offered him something along the lines of $300 million, also with some big deferrals. So he has tried to sign particular guys. He hasn't gone after every free agent. He's been looked at specific guys that he loves, and he obviously loves Mookie Betts. What's not to love? Terrific player.
Yeah, they're thinking about Rendon as well, too, during the
They did look at Rendon.